minutes at the end for questions. Right now, I want to ask Kelsey Whipple, who is our president of Slow Food Emory, to come up and just talk a little bit about the work that Slow Food Emory is doing.
Does everyone mind if I sit down? Or if I can sit here? Cool. Hi all, I'm Kelsey, I'm president of Slow Food Emory. I was just asked to give a spiel on what students are doing in terms of food on campus. Slow Food Emory is the primary organization that incorporates food, environment, a social experience for students to be able to cook food together and talk about how food influences them. Slow Food is an international organization promoting good, clean, and fair food, all of which incorporates the way your food finds its way to you. Good, meaning healthy, delicious, and maybe eaten with friends whose company you enjoy. Clean, meaning free of pesticides and harmful forms of production. Fair, meaning that everyone who is involved in the production of your food is treated with respect and dignity. Slow Food Emory is our very own campus branch of Slow Food International. We were founded in 2008, but we are so proud of what we've accomplished since then. We understand that it is very difficult for students to really take Slow Food's good, clean, and fair policies to campus eating. At Emory, those who are on a meal plan really don't have organic options. Fruit is expensive to buy at Cox. I don't know if any of you have ever tried to buy prepared fruit at Cox. It's like $4 for a container that big. And the Duck has a bad reputation for serving, no offense, less than quality food, especially if you have to eat it every day. Nonetheless, Slow Food Emory provides a space for students to prepare their own food and discuss these very issues and how to fix them. Students express that dorm room kitchens aren't equipped with any cooking utensils, and students aren't allowed to use the View Demo Hall kitchen, which is really the only place on campus that those outside Sodexo can access to cook. Transportation to farmers markets and places besides Kroger and Publix is non-existent as well, which makes it incredibly difficult, almost impossible for students to be able to get to places where good, clean, fair food is sold, which is huge. But we collaborate with clubs that have similar goals as us, like Second Nature and Generation Response, to promote these very issues on campus. And we do what we can to help students get to these places and be able to have a space where they can, in fact, do what they love, cook and talk about food. We work in Emory's community gardens, we host coffee cuppings, we make dinner together a lot, planning to make lasagna on Monday. We go to local restaurants, we hold holiday potlucks, and we just have a good time doing our food thing. But while I have a moment to promote slow food, I'd like to note these few changes that we'd like to see on campus. We are so glad that all our coffee is now fair trade, and we'd really like to promote that more on campus so students understand why that's important. And also, despite the fact that all Sodexo-run places have fair trade coffee, the most popular places on campus to buy coffee are in fact Einstein's and Starbucks, which are the two places that don't require fair trade coffee. So we would like Sodexo to require that these places introduce exclusively fair trade coffee, which we know is a lot to be asking, but it's really important considering how much coffee students do in fact drink. Organic options, particularly milk on campus, we would love to see. Cox used to have a organic section, but it's mostly disappeared in the past couple of years, providing students with options that are still great, but anything that's really all that healthy or organic is incredibly expensive or really difficult to find. More grass-fed and organic meat. Meat options at the Duck are not always all that appetizing, and we would really like to see changes in that, especially, as I said before, because a lot of freshmen particularly get stuck eating at the Duck 3 times a day, and it gets really exhausting. We appreciate everything that Sodexo has done to meet our students' needs, but so much more can be done to make Emory's food clean, fair, good. And we are not purists or vegans, just a group of students who enjoy eating well and sharing that experience with others. Thanks.